Now we're finna get a little serious, chat. Finna get a little serious. I only played 2K23 for 2 weeks this year. This motherfucker look different. God damn, nigga, 2 weeks. Okay, he like 10 games. Okay, we'll pop back in there. All right. We finna get a little serious for a second. I don't know how much I know about this Boosie shit. This Gabrielle Union and Boosie thing been going on for a while. So we're gonna dive into this. Make sure y'all hit the like button too on YouTube, man. We live on YouTube. Make sure y'all hit the like button. What the title say? Alright, the title is Boosie goes off on Gabrielle Union for saying dick is on his mind. Her husband love dick bang. What the fuck? What the fuck? God damn. Alright, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Shout out to Big Ant, urban politician. Let's get it.
I gotta say something about this shit, bro. Dwayne Wade, you gone too fucking far, dog. That is a male. A 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have shit figured out yet. He might meet a woman in it.
Yo, Step, I just realized what you were talking about. You said you were talking about the dude on the video about to hit level 40.
Thing at 16 and fall in love with her.
Facts.
But his dick be gone. How you gonna... Like, bro, you going too far, dog.
Facts.
Don't cut his dick off, bro.
Facts.
Like, bro.
And if we go back and look at the videos I've been doing on this situation, or you go back and do your own research, you hear it time and time again. These young kids go through these changes and regret these changes later in life. And while we going through this, I'm gonna also go to a video of the mother telling the world how she feel about the process of her son. We're gonna go to that video as well. But let's
if he gonna be gay, let him be gay. But don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, don't address him as a woman, dog. He's 12 years old. He's not up there yet. He hasn't made his final decisions yet. Don't cut his fucking dick off.
I just want to ask, so far, has Boosie said anything wrong? So far. Type 1 in the chat if you feel like Boosie said something wrong. As of right now, how do you disagree with what he's saying? If you know the history of the trans world, they really be devastated that they can't go back to the real them. They be devastated. Go look at some of the interviews. I'm tapped into all kind of shit. I done talked to some of these people. I done had a conversation with some of the people in the rainbow community. I used to be on Bigo, and Bigo is filled with that community. Like if you know anything about Bigo, I think it's named Bigo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Bigo. I think that's what it is. But it's filled with the rainbow community. And I had panels, man, where some of these people would tell their stories and they was talking about this shit. Man, in some real shit, I had to get off Bigo because of that. The people that run Bigo, where all the money is at, it's in the rainbow community. That's where the money at. And if you want to reach some of that money, that big boy status, you got to associate and deal with people in the rainbow community. And some of them are not respectful to your views. They have a lot of little skits they play where they try to set straight dudes up to do this and do that. And let's keep it a buck. Some people get their work done so good, you don't know you be talking to a dude when it comes to this internet shit. If y'all don't know, a lot of it has translated to the GTA world. GTA roleplay, it's a lot of people behind the fucking camera that are not what you think they sound like. Do your homework. So it's a lot of people getting caught up in this game where it's not just on the internet no more. It affected people in real life. So, but I'm gonna let Boosie continue though.
Off Dwayne Wade, bro. You fucking tripping, dog. You tripping, dog. You tripping, dog.
You know, sorry, Boosie.
Now, this the first time we seen Gabrielle Union Dwayne Wade address Boosie. This the first time I seen it. If somebody else seen it, another video or something, let me know. This the first time we heard on God role play full of that shit. I heard about it. My girl told me about it. See, my girl watched Bigo. And one of the person that my girl followed is she like big. She a trans. She big. And my girl was telling me how they all was trans, I guess, moving over to GTA role play. So she was like, you better be careful. That's why I can't fuck with GTA. When you see I don't play GTA like that, because when I thought about it, like, you right. How you know who you talking to behind them cameras and shit like that? Behind that avatar. When my girl, she said a lot of them going over there. You playing GTA role play, you don't know who you playing with, and then you woo this, woo, you know. But this the first time we heard Gabrielle Union speaking on Dwayne, the responding to Boosie, for as I know. So let's see what she got to say.
He's so preoccupied.
Yeah, he is. Very
It's
much
almost
so.
like thou doth protest too much, little Booze.
I'm gonna look
You got a lot of dick on your mind.
I mean, it's
Throw
like
that out there.
You see the bullshit? You see the bullshit? She know the attack on the kids is real. All you niggas that sit out here in the real world and don't know that the kids are being attacked, all of y'all that out here playing crazy like you don't know there's an attack on kids. Y'all sit out here and play this game like y'all don't know this shit. She know what, bro, it's no way in your right mind you have kids 5, 6, 7 years old making full commitment to change their genders. Kids ain't even old enough to spell the word gender, but they can make a decision to say who they are now. Play crazy if you want to. On some real shit, city boy, I ain't never fuck with Gabrielle Union. On some real shit, I always feared her. It's something about her energy that scares me. On some real shit, it's something about her that scared me. I ain't scared of her, but I'm like, I back up if she was around me. Because it's something about her energy that come off like, I don't know. It's just something about her, bro. But when I seen the transition of what her and Dwayne, bro, we ain't never seen Dwayne Wade be as flamboyant as he is today. How many of y'all have been watching Dwayne Wade play for the Miami Heat for how long? Have we ever had any suspicions that Dwayne Wade was playing both sides? I never have. I don't know. Can anybody else? Anybody? D Wade don't run his household. We know that. Yeah. But have we ever thought Dwayne Wade was playing both sides? Now when we watch Dwayne Wade and see the shit he do, oh man, he on a different level. Dwayne Wade on a different level now that he don't play basketball no more. Have y'all... let me show y'all something. And 10.
So Jimmy called me out. I woke up early.
Tell him who win before you start lying at the camera. Tell him who won.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
I woke
Huh?
up early, barely stressed, came down here, and I competed. He had a great teammate.
Now look, let me tell you how this really went. I carried my team. Wayne is good. I'm not saying Wayne bad, but I carried the team. That's why they got me here in reserve powder. They know I is him.
How long you been playing?
I just started playing today. This shit just natural to me. It's just natural. It's what I do.
Give me a couple weeks, maybe next summer. When the season over.
Flash is no
When the
more,
season
guys.
over.
Flash is no more.
Wow. That is.
Trash out. Look, bro.
Y'all see that? Why he slapping Jimmy Butler on the ass playing tennis? Why he slapping Jimmy Butler on the ass for playing tennis, bro? He need an ass smack in tennis? Oh, I see the leopard shorts. Hello, I see the leopard shorts. We all caught and hip to the leopard shorts now. We know what the leopard shorts is. Jimmy Butler, the guy hair extensions.
So Jimmy called me out. I woke up early,
Tell him
came
who
down.
win before you start lying at the camera. Tell him who won.
Look at this shit, bro. Before you start lying to the camera, tell him who won. Tell him who won. Bruh, come on, bro. We hip now. It's not that he wasn't it. We didn't have this much access to. Okay. So we never paid attention like we are now. We ain't never dialed in like, cause I'm just saying, I've been watching Dwayne Wade since 05, Miami Heat days. Motherfucker, I ain't never looked at Dwayne Wade like he was on some funny shit, but like you said, we ain't never had this much access to these nigga lives. But this woman right here, she spooked me, bro. Real shit.
Like Zaya and Lil Nas X live in his head.
Rent-free.
Like what?
It's like, sir, something you want to just go ahead and tell us. This is a safe space.
No, for real.
We can be your sanctuary.
Perhaps that safe space was not provided for him, and
I don't
that's
think
why
he had a safe
he
space.
did.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in real quick on
Hey, bro said that's the bitch your mama warned you about on some real shit.
Boosie calling out and going off on Gabrielle Union.
Oh, facts. Westbrook be on some foo-foo shit. You ain't seen some of the shit Westbrook did? Some of the nigga shit.
Yesterday on Twitter, and I'm gonna read the tweet in just a second. After that clip hit online where she was clowning him with Jamel Hill. Now, actually, this all started in 2020 from that beginning clip where Boosie went online calling out D-Wade once the images started coming online about, his son supposed to be a girl, identifying as a woman, as a 12, 13-year-old, and things of that nature. Boosie from the South. And he like, nah, my nigga, we know Boosie's being a vocal nigga about these type of things, bro. And I can't lie. I'm not going to disrespect nobody kid, and I'm laughing at Boosie, the way he delivered it, of course, not the situation. But I agree with him, bro. Let your child become 18 before they make transitions and decisions of what they want to be identified as. But
hold on. I know what I was about to do. I was about to show y'all something. Hold on. D-Wade, ex-wife. Watch this. Check this out.
Transphobia still exists and is widely common. There are genuinely people out there.
Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, Zaya, D-Wade LaBoy. That used to be the D-Wade LaBoy. Now D Wade done turned his little boy into a girl. And then he want to call his little boy Zaya. Finally, at least this is finally, I heard, Zaya's mother, D Wade's son, biological mother, has come out, and she wants the courts to stop D Wade from transitioning his kid fully by changing the name and all of the other stupid gender and all this other stupid stuff on this child's birth certificate.
Now, this is the mother of the kid fighting with her ex-husband about allowing their kids to go through this transition. How crazy is that? Let's hear what she got to say.
Go on this child's identification. I think that this is a power move, and every mother that loves their children should be willing to do this. D Wade should be ashamed of himself. I say this 1,000 times. What man would do his son like this? And ladies and gentlemen, this is not just my opinion. It's not because B. Tatum is a conservative and B. Tatum don't care about people. I love people enough that I'm going off of scientific data that projects and tells us that young children the kids this age are too young to be making final decisions like this.
Look at this, bro. Look at this, chat. Look at that.
Now let's go to the statistical data. All right, go up to the article is from the National Library of Medicine. Scroll down a little bit. It says data indicates that 82% of transgender individuals have considered killing themselves. 40% have attempted suicide, and these suicide attempts are much higher amongst transgender youth. Now let's go to the next thing. There's a concept where they grow out of it. They call it grow out of it.
Let's talk real shit for a second. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, y'all. We're transparent over here. We go all the way there. How many of us have sisters? Type 1 if you have a sister. Type 1 if you have a sister. You grew up with nieces, female cousins. Type 1 if you grew up with around your sisters, female cousins, things like that. All right. How many of y'all have played around, not in a way that we want to play with their toys, but how many of y'all have took your cousin, female cousin, or sisters? How many of y'all have went in her shit to figure out what the fuck is they doing? What the fuck this bitch like about? What the fuck is this makeup shit? How many of y'all done went in, probably destroyed the shit? I ain't never put no makeup on, but I done went and fucked around in it. What the fuck is this shit, man? What the fuck is this? Touching it. What is that? Ugh. God damn. I done really played around touching some shit, but I ain't never in my life put no female makeup on, right? But I done fucked around and played with it. Now, let's go to the female dolls. Let's go to the dolls. How many of us done fucked your sister doll before? Done looked all in their pussy. Done played with them plastic titties. I can't be the only one now. I can't be the only one that done went in my sister's shit and looked all in that doll pussy and had them dolls hunching. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Yeah. I done did that. So we all done played with our sister shit, but not in the way that some people are playing with it. So some of these parents be acting like because they see their kid playing with a doll or some shit they shouldn't be playing with, that something wrong with the kid or something. Ain't nothing wrong with that motherfucker. If we all being honest, somebody like motherfucker be out there playing with shit they shouldn't play with it. But guess what? We don't want no dick in our ass. And we don't want to put no dick in nobody else's ass. You feel me? Do you know how hard it is for a female to convince a nigga to try to fuck her in the ass? Do you know how many times she gotta ask, you wanna try something new tonight? Try to put it in there. Nah, I ain't doing that one. I ain't doing that one. Come on, try. Maybe next time. The first time I fucked a female and went that route, the first time I fucked a female in the ass, she asked me 3 times before I finally said, okay, I'll try the shit. I'm gonna be honest, I kept hearing people talking about how, bro, I'm telling you, ain't nothing like, I'm telling you, bro, you fuck some bitches in the ass, they go crazy. I'm talking about, they love that shit. Like, it's tight, it's woo-woo this and woo-woo that. So, I tried it. But it's something that I ain't with. So, yeah, I done fucked around with female dolls. I done hunched they dolls. I done looked all up in them. I done rubbed on that little pussy now and that little plastic pussy. But ain't no nigga, no. Just because you see a nigga playing with female dolls and we destroy their makeup, some of these parents, some of these kids get caught putting on that shit. That's just for the moment. Just cause that nigga fucking around in your makeup and shit or playing with your dolls, you think the nigga. So let me let y'all know something. For my parents out there, if you catch your son with his sister dolls and you think, man, my son gay. Your son in there fucking them dolls. Taking the heads off, taking the arms off. Your son in there rubbing on them doll plastic titties. He ain't gay. He don't want no dick. You think he playing with the doll like something wrong with him. No, that nigga looking for some pussy he done seen on TV and he looking at this doll to get an understanding of where everything at. And when he get down there, he find out this doll ain't even got the real pussy. The leg just down there, then you look down there, he ain't even that down there. But you don't care. You find one of your boy toys and you have them to go head up. Come on, bro. He said, my nephew take my daughter Barbie dolls and say the Spider-Man. He said, bitch, he only 6 and say this Spider-Man. He said, my nephew take my daughter Barbie dolls and say this Spider-Man, bitch, and he only 6. You see what I'm saying? But that, and we not saying it's right, but what we saying is, with the way social media is in the TV, that these kids have some point seen something they shouldn't have seen. So when you got dolls around, that kid may take that doll to go do an experiment. We not saying it's right, but we saying it's reality. Because we know social media probably pop some pussy in a young nigga face. The TV, they probably seen somebody having sex. So the closest thing to have a blueprint is a female doll. So some of these parents are catching their boys with dolls and trying to, oh, well, my baby is, no, your baby ain't nothing. You can't identify who a kid is when he only a kid. The kid has no identity. A kid has no identity. You don't create an identity of who you really are until you start to make choices in the world that affect your life. Then you create an identity. Me changing my kid sexuality, if I have a son or a daughter and they say that this is who I am and they 7 years old, that's not the identity. That's who they think they are right now. 17, 18 years old. How many of us thought we were some little badass niggas when we was younger, then we find out we not shit? Because we still free. We ain't in jail. We ain't in dead. How many of us thought we was big bad tough bully? We run the block, and then we get older, we find out it's some niggas really out there that run the block. That nigga said, I swore I was gang. How many of us? How many of us thought we was the nigga, we real deal? But when we find out, the real deal niggas are either in jail or dead. Yeah, nigga, I'm a good nigga. I'm a good citizen. Nah, hell no. So we all go through stages of life. He said, I seen my cousin mama house get shot up. I said, oh no, nephew. Bingo. We all done went through stages of who we thought we was. We all done had a job and said, nigga, this a good ass job right here. I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life. We do it. We all had a favorite. I had a favorite candy that changed every damn year or two. I used to love M&M's. Before that, I was in love with Twix. Then I went to Hershey's with the almond in it. Then I went to Sneaker. Then I went to Reese's. Then I went back to Sneakers. Nigga, my shit was changing. We go through changes in our life. I remember when when I looked down, I said, man, as big as it is. Then when I got older, it's okay. Oh, you know, we keep it 100 over here. Y'all know we don't hold back, we don't sugarcoat. So we go through stages. Life is all about lessons. But when you have parents going to get full-blown surgery for a kid, we don't have time to go through the research, but I just want y'all to, whenever y'all get a chance, take a second and look at some of the kids, some of the grown men and women that regret making that life change to get their body organized to who they thought they was. And now they cry every night about how they wish they can go back and change it, but it's too late. So this shit is not a joke.
According to statistical data, 94% of children grow out of it.
Bingo.
Let me read this to you so you guys are very well familiar with the terminology. The phenomenon of transgender children growing out of it, their transgender ideology or identity, by the time that they're adolescents or adults, is called desistance. By gender researchers. They've considered this term to be desistance. And it says, for decades, follow-up studies on transgender kids have shown that the substantial majority of these young people, 65 to 94%, eventually no longer identifies as transgender. 65 to 94% no longer identify as transgender.
65 to 94%. When they made a choice at the age of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then as they get to be an adult, 65 to 94% say, yeah, I made a mistake. That's a large fucking number. That's a large fucking number, bro. 65 to 94, god damn, bro.
That means majority of people who are young people, who people are...
We not talking about you older women and men that made a change. We ain't talking about y'all. We talking about kids. We ain't talking about grown people, because you grown, you know what you want. Or sometimes some grown people know what they want. But for the most part, you grown, you make the decision of your life. But as a kid, you just out here going with the wind. Wherever the wind blow, that's where you at.
You know, they are considering to be transgender. They want to be transgender. They grow out of it. They no longer believe that they want to be this way. Why do they do that, Mr. Tatum? Because when you hit puberty, when you become more mature as an individual, then you start really realizing that that's not what you want. They brainwash these kids. They try to make it a fad. They try to make it trendy. And therefore, young people get in.
I said this 3 years ago. I said this 3 years ago. I said this 3 years ago. I said this, what I'm about to say out loud. I said it 3 years ago. People said I was tripping. To be gay or homosexual, it's a trend. I said that 3 years ago. To be a gangster, it's a trend. To be a bad bitch, it's a trend. To have the nice cars and all the material things, it's a trend. People fell in love with being gay or homosexual to fit in. Everybody ain't gonna admit it. But there are some have came out and admit it. They got caught up in the trend. Y'all gotta understand how powerful trends are. Trends are what shape a lot of American citizens. A lot of the citizens in America, life is molded by trends. Why do the average person want to get married? Because of what they have believed to be the correct way. Why do people believe that if you shoot and kill somebody, it's acceptable in the military, but if you do it not in the military and you're not doing it for your country, then you're doing something wrong. You see how we all have these different type of cults? We all have different type of ideology that we follow and catch on to. Everybody want to look like Kim Kardashian. All these women are molding their body to look like one specific group of people. Following trends. Following trends. Niggas sell drugs when they know they don't have to sell drugs to follow trends. Oh, nigga, they say you hot, nigga, if you sell drugs. Niggas become gangster to fit into trends. Fit into the narrative. If you ain't no gangster, you're a puss ass nigga. Well, I don't want to be no puss ass nigga, so I'm gonna be a gangster. The average person that walks the life that they walks it for someone else and not for them. I said this a long time ago. I'm going to speak on this briefly. The average person believes in religion because he don't want to go to hell. But y'all ain't going to admit it. Because we don't like to be honest with ourselves. If motherfuckers weren't afraid to go to hell, niggas won't believe in that bullshit. I'm going to move on because I know y'all get touchy about it. Niggas get you all, everybody just pimping on niggas out here. Got you believing in all type of shit other than believing in yourself. I'll move on though. It's just funny though.
Involved and enveloped in this stuff. Especially if you're a kid that's a loner, you don't have a father at home, all of these contributing factors, you may want to identify something else because you get attention, because you get praise, because you are of a unique class of people. And young people fall into that. And then they grow up, then they go through puberty, then little boys start falling in love with little girls.
Facts.
Like they are supposed to,
Facts.
like God has intended them to.
Facts.
But you know what, D-Wade and them, go back to that D-Wade picture. D-Wade and them want to transition this kid to look like that. He want his little boy to be this. And I'm going to say this every time I talk about D-Wade, and shout out to the Right Wing Angel, because I tell you what, all of my news come from the Right Wing Angel's articles. They finna screw this boy up. And I'm going to say this.
They using this kid for a billboard. And you got to understand, they put it out there, Hollywood gonna run with it. They put it out there, Hollywood gonna run with it. They tease the world and Hollywood running with it. They have kids now advertising for grown men and women. What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Go check it out. Go do your research. They have grown men and women sitting down looking at transition kids model. You don't know what I'm talking about? Go check it out. This shit is sick, bro. They tease the world with the sexuality, and now Hollywood is running with their kid as the postmate for homosexual. This kid right now is leading other kids to make that transition. Because this is the spokesman for the gay kids or the kids that want to make that transition to try something out. Then you just go look at the article he just showed where 65 to 94% of those kids grow out of it. But now they done got the fucking hormones shot into them. They done cut the dicks off. They done got all type of estrogen pills. All right, man. But I just wanted to show y'all that. I thought it's a video out here of the mother speaking. That's the video I'm trying to find, but I can't find it. It's a mother. Either she spoke, I think she made some tweets or she spoke. I wish I could find that clip, but we'll go back to the video. To the original video.
Ain't to live life yet for real. And I stand on that with anybody, bro. I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000. But we
about to see what Boosie said. It's coming up.
Actually came out and said that the kid was never gonna get his nuts cut off, to my understanding. I think they went to the transformation of maybe hormones or some shit like that, whatever, all this other scientific stuff, things of that nature. But that interview that Boosie responded to with Gabrielle Union was actually...
I don't care what nobody say. This woman scared me, bro. Real talk. She scared me, dog. It's something about her energy. And I ain't even just trying to say that shit because I don't fuck with what she doing to her stepson. Her energy fucks with me, bro. Her energy spooks me. Real shit. Something about her that spooks my spirit. I don't care what y'all say, how beautiful she may look, what she pretty, she a good actress, and something about her spooks me. It do something to me where I fear her a little bit. I ain't scared of her, but something about her make me like, nigga, go the other way, go the other way. Go the other way, nigga, go the other way.
From last year, 2021, but with media, shit hit the internet again, and it go back up, and it start going viral on a couple blogs. Niggas just respond. So Boosie said this: LOL, the whole world know I love women, and the world know your husband loves dick. I hope you don't think blacks look at y'all like a power couple. They don't. I had refused to talk about y'all in interviews, and here you go. Go banging with that dildo and wait on the script, you little white girl. Women, you better leave me alone. How dare you challenge a ghetto hero's manhood? You wrong, shaking my head. I don't have the time for this. I'm trying to have peace in my life and stay alive. So, where I'm from, bro, as a man, bro, your pride, your self-respect is everything, right? People have a choice to be with who they want to be with and have sex with who they want to have sex with and things of that nature. Most definitely. The choice is yours. Long as they are consenting adult, I can care less. But when Boosie calling out the real, the imagery and things like that they are using in the world today, what people identify...
He said Boosie can't speak on power couples. Facts? What you mean? You saying he can't speak on power couples? What you mean by that?
And my main thing, because we seen the issues where he went back and forth with Lil Nas X and all that. Bro, y'all can't sit up here and tell me that it's not a... It's like part of a...
It's an agenda. It's an agenda. It's an agenda. But see, I understand See, this is what I know about the industry. This is what I know about social media. You can lose your fame if you say the wrong thing. You can lose. See, when you blow up in the industry for being somebody else, and then you try to switch over to your real character, yeah, you can lose it all like that. So a lot of people try to be socially correct, not be real and say what they mean and mean what they say. They try to fit into the social structure of where it's allowed to make the most out of the opportunity you've been blessed with. I don't know. Let me know if y'all just understood what I said. I know sometimes I be talking and I be talking fast. I'm from Mississippi and you might can't understand what I'm saying. Let me know if you just understood. Sometimes you reach a place in your life through social media. You become this successful person through social media. But how you get that success, you had to use different doors. You had to go through different doors to get that 100 million subscriber channel or 100K channel. And now when you try to tackle real subjects, see, this is where Boosie fall the line. See, I'm man, ooh, I make sense to myself and I don't make sense to nobody else. I make sense to myself. Boosie went through the doors as a gangster rapper. Now he trying to speak on real things and the world not accepting it. The social media world not accepting it because Boosie, you came in as a killer. You came in rapping about this. You came in talking about this. So what the nerve of you speaking on some real stuff, even though what you saying is correct? I'm making sense to myself, and if I don't make sense to nobody else, I make sense to myself. Type 1 if I'm making sense to you though. The social media world, aka Hollywood, the world that they prescribe to the industry, where we all subscribe to and react to and respond to, they created a world, and this is how you're supposed to come in. And if you step outside that world, then the social media gonna attack you. So this is why I come in being who I am. If you don't like me, then at least I was honest to myself and I was real to myself. I came in being honest. I came in being a nigga from nowhere, still a nigga from nowhere. So if I blow up, it gonna be me. I don't have to jump and say, yeah, I believe in UFOs. One, but he trying to stay relevant. And if you trying to stay relevant, you don't say shit like the earth is flat. Yo, B.O.B., what you doing? Yo, B.O.B. just said the earth is flat. What the? Huh? Nigga just got in the industry. He already saying real shit. Oh, shit. Somebody get this nigga out of here. See, the world of social media tries to control who you really are. I'm making sense to myself if I'm not making sense to nobody else. The world of Hollywood controls the narrative of who you are. Most of us. So, most people think on the narrative of social media, aka censorship. So when you think outside the box, the world of social media, aka the massive, because guess what? We all know that massive believe the news. When we all know the news is fake. When we all know the news of every station read from the same teleprompter. Type 1 if you know that. Type 1 if you know that the news in Mississippi reads the same news in California. Their job is to read what the people tell them to read. You think they just reading random news? No, this the news that they was pulled it out. Hey, this is what we read today. So go look at it. They done did the studies of how news stations all over the world are saying the same thing. It sounds like a motherfucking choir. But I don't want to get so far off subject because I know sometimes, like I said, because I'm out of the censorship. See, I'm not in the program that you supposed to be listening to. So this how I know some of you niggas are fucked up like me. This how you understand the world. I guarantee you, if you listening to me, at some point, somebody around you told you you was weird. Right? At some point in your life, you did something or said something, and somebody said, you tripping. Because you don't think like the rest of the world. So if you don't think, and the rest of the world is 9 times out of 10 is social media made. So when you say something that goes against the narrative of social media, see, let me give you an example. Social media makes it okay to put your child through this. Social media tell you that it's okay. But the person that's really inside says that, man, they say that shit okay. So, I mean, Hollywood, I mean, it just can't, it's in the movies. It's in all the cartoons. I mean, my favorite celebrity doing it, so that shit can't be bad. So, the blind sheep fall with social media, while the core of them saying, I thought we supposed to like women. I thought boys supposed to like girls and girls supposed to like boys, and that's how evolution keep going, because kids keep getting born. Because if I'm a man messing with a man, can I have a kid? If I'm a woman messing with a woman, can I have a kid? Well, I mean, you can go adopt a kid and they go freeze your eggs. I mean, but it's that natural. I mean, it's not natural, but see, when you start to think like that, you're an issue. You're a problem for the program. See, you don't belong in the same game. They're like, nah, he don't belong in our game because look at him. Do you notice in the Matrix, they can always tell when one of you niggas are woke, because not woke, aware, because you be in the game looking like, if you ever seen the movie They Live, you remember when they went to the banquet and they were standing in the back while they would do the alien or whatever was giving his speech, and they all can tell that this nigga was different? That's how it is for us. When they see a nigga that don't believe in the quote, when they see you go against natural, you being, oh, why is he not following along with the program? Oh, he's different. He's not one of us. Y'all seen in the movie They Live? It's easy to know who's not blindly following the cult. They recognize us easy. Oh, this nigga don't. Oh shit, we got one of them niggas. Look at him. He think, he don't believe in what we saying over here. He don't believe in this shit. It's easy to recognize us, man. So, the game that Boosie is playing, Boosie playing the game of Hollywood. He went in as a gangster rapper, but still trying to fit in and be real. That's why he getting the backlash he getting. How can you go in as a character but still be a human? You still trying to follow natural laws, but you went in as a gangster, a nigga that got how many bodies? That's why he getting the backlash from the social media point, but from the real people, we understand and agree with Boosie. But from his community, you fucked up, Boosie. Because you know you played your role too. Now you trying to speak out against the other role. Y'all got to understand, in social media, there's 1,000 roles that Hollywood give up. We have a lot of kids out here having abortions and becoming extinct. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one. We are being tricked. Okay, I say that one. That's a big one. I want to stay on topic. That's a big one.
I want to say it the right way, bro. Like this thing of making the black man.
See, no disrespect to my boy Urban Politician TV, because we rock with him and we do reaction videos and he bring a lot of great content. But listen to what he said.
I want to say it the right way, bro. Like this thing of. I want to say it the right way, bro. Like.
That's how you know when you are part of the system. It's no right way. It's the way that you think is the right way. Y'all see that? When you're a part of the system and you don't want to get shut out by the system, then you say this.
This thing. Oh, I want to say it the right way.
The right way is the way that you think. But when we are afraid to get canceled by the system, then we have to say things like
part of a whole. I want to say it the right way, bro. Like,
I'm not coming at my boy Urban Politician because he bring us a lot of information. He bring us a lot of news. He do a lot of great interviews, and he do a lot of great. He give great opinions. But what I'm saying is, when you playing a part of this system, then you say things like, I got to be careful how I say this because they can cancel me and all this. But how can they cancel who you are? They can't cancel who you are. But if you playing the game, okay, this is who I am, but I need to go in so I can get the most views, I can get the most money, I can get the most this, then you gonna not be who you are. That's deeper than y'all realize what I just said. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna say it slow. When you go into something, anything in life, and you say, well, I gotta play it this way because I can get the most out of this girl. I gotta play it this way so I can get the most out of this boy. I gotta play it this way so I can get the most out of this job. I gotta play it this way so I can get the most out of this. Then you're not being who you are. Because we choose. See, if Anonymous was Anonymous 2K TV, then I would have did the most so I can get out of 2K. I wouldn't have told y'all the real. See, I know most of y'all follow me from 2K. I got you, Dexter. I appreciate that, game. Like how you said it too. But if I was one of those that wanted to fit in the system, you think I'd be saying this shit I'm saying? I'm saying what I believe. What I believe don't gotta be what you believe. But I'm willing to say what I'm saying so I can get the most out of me, not the most out of you. Do that make sense? Type 1 if that makes sense. If you suppress who you are for something gains, then you're not being real. I used to suppress who I was so the world wouldn't call me crazy. So people wouldn't pick on me. So I wouldn't look stupid. There's a lot of pussy that I did not get because I told them the truth. Y'all believe in aliens. Man, you so fine, but you crazy. But it's like, hey, fuck it. So then I started saying, man, nah, that shit crazy. I don't know. I didn't deny it, but I didn't willingly say it either. When girls would talk to me, we talk about other things that I don't give a fuck about. When I really want to talk about why kids going missing. Why all of a sudden now they talk about UFOs, but 20 years ago they'll kill you for speaking on UFOs. Why did public officials and public celebrities come out and promote this, but now they coming out suing the people that tried to give us vaccination because it was unlawful to fire you? Do y'all know that there's lawsuits going on right now for the jobs that laid off people for the vaccination because they didn't take it? Do y'all know about that? There are lawsuits going on. It was unlawful to fire you or get rid of you because you didn't take the vaccination, because it came out to be that you did not need a vaccination to beat COVID. Did y'all know that? You see what I'm saying? We suppress who we are. We suppress it to get the most out of the situation, because in our mind, if we be upfront about who we really are, then we're not going to get nothing. But in reality, if we actually be upfront, we save a lot of time and a lot of money about what our true intentions are and what we want for our life. We don't allow people to play with our time if we be upfront. We don't allow people to cancel us if we be upfront. You can't cancel me because I'm who I am. I came in this world born in poverty. I don't need a bunch of money to survive. Shit. You know people that need a bunch of money to survive? People that don't want to be true to who they are. You can elevate, but I used to try to trick people like I was super rich and this and that. I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that a long time ago. Yeah, I used to park in the back when I used to pull up in my raggedy car. Now I park wherever I can get a parking spot. I ain't hiding from you motherfuckers. What the fuck I'm going around portraying like I'm something I'm not? If you want me, you want me. Fuck I need to impress y'all for? What I gotta come to Twitch and lie to y'all for? See, this is what y'all, for the 2K community, let's talk about it. See, since niggas wanna act like they talking about something. See, Anonymous ain't never backed down from none of you 2K niggas, and they ain't never rolled none of your coattails, cause I always told you the truth. But I see now niggas want to act like they out here telling the truth when they have fights with each other. But when they don't have no fights with each other, everybody playing the game, hush up, so I can get the most out of this situation. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. Type 1 if you hearing what I'm saying. Type 1 if you understanding what I'm saying. Niggas play the game long as they can play it so they can get the most out of their situations. But then when the situation don't benefit them no more, they ready to expose it all. Nah, nigga, expose it from the jump. Weak ass shit, nigga. That right there made me a little mad. I'm gonna move on.
Like this thing of making the black man be the face of homophobia. That's my personal opinion. They trying to.
I agree right there. I agree with that. I said that a couple years ago. Somehow, they made the black person the face of gayness. I don't know how that happened, but I seen it. I seen it happen. I don't know how it happened. Somehow, if you think about gayness, what race you think about? Be honest. If you think about gay, homosexual, transsexual, anything that got to do, what race do you think about? Be honest. Black. How did we become the face of gay? How? Who gave us that card? Because we have a few gay people in our organization, all of a sudden now the black people is the leader of gayness? Stop the jokes. As my boy Jarvis would say, stop the jokes.
Be the face of homophobia. That's my personal opinion. They trying to make the black man the face of homophobia. I've heard niggas like Lil Nas X say everybody knows hip hop is homophobic, and that's complete bullshit to me. How was that when we did not enforce these things in the world of what sex?
Talk to him, Urban.
sexuality should be. The religion in the Bible was taught to us. They told our people when they had slaves over here, they put the Christianity on them, and the laws of the land was set up that way until like 10 years ago.
That's why I fuck with them. Like I said, you can have a disagreement with a nigga, but still fuck with a nigga. There's a part of here where I disagree with him, then I came right back and clapping it up. I fuck with you, Durden.
Didn't recognize gay marriage, so who was enforcing it? We didn't make no rules. We didn't create no laws. America was enforcing that. They put that.
Talk to him. Look at this nigga here, man.
In the world, they put their energy out there, the system. But now to see that black men take the blame because they don't want to go with that flow.
Bello on the bello.